Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged is a philosophical novel. It was published in 1957. It is considered her magnum opus. The novel presents a dystopian vision of America. The country is in decline. This is due to the rise of collectivism and the suppression of individualism. The story follows a group of industrialists and thinkers. They are led by the enigmatic John Galt. They rebel against the oppressive government. They believe in the power of reason, individual achievement, and laissez-faire capitalism. They are fighting for their freedom. They want to create a better world. Atlas Shrugged is a complex and thought-provoking novel. It has sparked much debate and controversy. It has, however, sold millions of copies worldwide. It has become one of the most influential books of the 20th century. Its enduring popularity is a testament to its powerful message. The message is about the importance of individual liberty and responsibility. This is a universal theme. The novel's influence extends beyond literature. It has had a profound impact on various fields. These fields include politics, economics, and philosophy. Its ideas have resonated with readers across generations. They continue to inspire and challenge conventional thinking. Let's delve into the world of Atlas Shrugged. Let's explore why it remains a significant work of literature. Atlas Shrugged is set in a dystopian United States. The nation is in rapid decline. Oppressive policies favor mediocrity. They punish achievement and innovation. The economy crumbles. The productive members disappear. Atlas holds the world, symbolizing burden. Innovators carry the weight of progress. They are crushed by society's demands. The story follows several protagonists. Dagny Taggart, a railroad executive. She fights to save her company against government interference. Hank Reardon, a steel magnate, invents a revolutionary metal, faces opposition and envy. Intellectuals disappear, led by John Galt. They go on strike, withdrawing their talents, leaving an ungrateful society. Their strike is a protest, showing the impact of their absence. The setting of Atlas Shrugged is vivid and unsettling. It is a world where the government controls every aspect of life. This includes production, distribution, and even thought. The once great industrialists and entrepreneurs are demonized. They are seen as enemies of the people. The government promotes mediocrity and egalitarianism. This is at the expense of excellence and individual achievement. The novel is a cautionary tale. It shows what happens when a society turns its back on the principles of individual liberty and free markets. As the government gains more power, the economy collapses. There are shortages of essential goods. People become impoverished and desperate. The world descends into chaos and violence. Ayn Rand's writing style is direct and uncompromising. She presents her ideas with unwavering conviction. Her characters are often archetypes. They represent different philosophical viewpoints. This has drawn criticism. Some find her characters lacking in depth, but her supporters argue that her clear and concise prose makes her ideas accessible to a wide audience. Despite its dystopian setting, Atlas Shrugged is ultimately a story of hope. It suggests that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can prevail. It celebrates the power of reason, the importance of individual achievement, and the possibility of creating a better future. It is a call to action, urging readers to embrace their own potential and to fight for a world where freedom and individual rights are paramount. One of the most controversial themes in Atlas Shrugged is the virtue of selfishness. Rand argues that selfishness, properly understood, is essential for human flourishing. It's about pursuing one's own rational self-interest. Rand's heroes are passionate about their work. They find joy in creating and innovating. This benefits society as a whole. Rand's advocacy for free markets and laissez-faire capitalism is inseparable from her emphasis on individualism. She views the free market as the only system that aligns with human nature and allows for genuine prosperity. In Atlas Shrugged, The free market's dynamism contrasts with the stifling effects of government intervention. Government interference creates shortages, destroys businesses, and discourages innovation. Rand argues that only in a free market can true prosperity be achieved. Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged paints a bleak picture of collectivism. She sees it as a threat to individual liberty and a recipe for economic stagnation. Collectivism, whether communism or socialism, rests on the false premise that the individual exists to serve the collective. Rand shows how these policies lead to the opposite of fairness and equality. Individuals lose motivation when their talents are exploited for others. This leads to a decline in productivity and innovation. Collectivism breeds resentment and conflict. It creates a climate of hostility and division. This undermines society, fostering mediocrity and dependency. Atlas Shrugged serves as a cautionary tale. The novel shows the disintegration of society due to collectivist principles. Rand's message is clear: collectivism is a road to ruin. At the heart of Ayn Rand's philosophy is a profound belief in the power of reason. Reason is the defining characteristic of human beings, allowing us to understand the world, make choices, and create value. For Rand, reason is the foundation of a moral life. The heroes of Atlas Shrugged live by reason, guided by logic, evidence, and a commitment to objective truth. They seek knowledge, challenge assumptions, and strive to understand the world. Dagny Taggart stands as a beacon of competence and determination in the crumbling world of Atlas Shrugged. As vice president of Taggart Transcontinental Railroad, she carries the weight of a collapsing industry. Surrounded by incompetence, Dagny refuses to compromise her commitment to keeping the trains running. Driven by reason and her abilities, she navigates government interference and societal decay. She understands the railroad's vital role in connecting people and transporting goods. Her intelligence is matched by her fierce independence. Dagny stands as a testament to individual merit. She refuses to be defined by her gender, demanding to be judged by her work. She is unapologetically ambitious, challenging societal expectations. Dagny is drawn to individuals of exceptional ability and integrity. Her relationships are defined by mutual respect and shared purpose. She is fiercely loyal to those she trusts, valuing their rare qualities. Hank Rearden, a titan of industry and master metalworker, embodies the spirit of innovation and creative force in Atlas Shrugged. As the creator of Rearden Metal, a revolutionary alloy stronger and lighter than anything previously known, he represents the power of the human mind to transcend limitations and bend the world to its will. Despite facing constant opposition from those who envy his success and resent his unwavering commitment to his own vision, Rearden perseveres, driven by an unyielding belief in the value of his work and the importance of human achievement. He is a man of action, not content to simply dream of a better future, but compelled to build it with his own two hands. Rearden's journey is one of self-discovery as he gradually sheds the shackles of conventional morality that have been imposed upon him by a society that seeks to exploit his talent for its own gain. He comes to recognize the inherent value of his own creative spirit, the right to the fruits of his labor, and the moral bankruptcy of those who demand his sacrifice in the name of the collective. His unwavering integrity and refusal to compromise his principles make him a target of the looters and moochers who seek to control him. Yet he stands defiant, a symbol of the indomitable spirit of innovation and a testament to the enduring power of individual genius in the face of overwhelming opposition. John Galt, the enigmatic figure who emerges as a symbol of rebellion and the ultimate embodiment of Ayn Rand's philosophy, remains shrouded in mystery throughout much of Atlas Shrugged. His name, whispered in hushed tones as both a curse and a beacon of hope, becomes synonymous with the strike of the mind, the withdrawal of the most productive members of society from a world that seeks to destroy them. A brilliant philosopher and inventor, Galt rejects the moral code of self-sacrifice and the collectivist ideologies that demand the subjugation of the individual to the group. He believes in the inherent value of human life, the importance of reason, and the moral right of individuals to pursue their own happiness. Galt orchestrates the strike of the mind, persuading the most talented individuals in society to abandon the world that takes them for granted and join him in building a new society based on the principles of reason, individual rights, and laissez-faire capitalism. He is a charismatic leader, inspiring fierce loyalty and devotion in those who recognize the truth of his vision. His pronouncements, often delivered in the form of speeches and philosophical treatises, challenge the conventional wisdom of the time, exposing the hypocrisy and destructiveness of collectivist ideologies. He is a voice for the individual, a champion of reason, and a symbol of the potential for human greatness when individuals are free to pursue their own dreams. The world of Atlas Shrugged is populated by a diverse cast of characters who embody the clash of ideologies at the heart of the novel. From ruthless industrialists to idealistic reformers, Rand explores human motivation and philosophical beliefs. James Taggart and Lillian Reardon stand out as antagonists. James represents parasitism and unearned power. Lillian seeks to destroy Hank's spirit. Francisco d'Anconia and Ragnar Danaskjöld embody individualist ideals. Francisco exposes system hypocrisy. Ragnar demonstrates individual freedom. Rand explores individual choice and societal forces. She challenges readers to confront their beliefs about good, evil, and society. Atlas Shrugged is more than just a compelling story. It's a carefully crafted platform for Ayn Rand's philosophical system, which she called Objectivism. This philosophy, deeply entwined with the novel's plot and characters, offers a comprehensive framework for understanding the world and living a fulfilling life. It's a philosophy grounded in reason, reality, and the pursuit of individual happiness. Objectivism rejects faith, mysticism, and any form of supernaturalism, urging individuals to embrace reason as their sole guide in navigating the complexities of existence. It champions the idea that reality exists independently of our thoughts, feelings, or desires. In essence, A is A, and wishing it were otherwise doesn't change the nature of reality itself. This emphasis on reason and objective reality forms the bedrock of objectivist ethics. Rand argues that the ultimate moral purpose of one's life is the pursuit of their own happiness. She calls this principle rational self-interest. However, this isn't a license for hedonism or self-indulgence. Instead, it's a call to live by a code of reason, productivity, and integrity, recognizing that true happiness stems from achieving one's full potential. Atlas Shrugged brings these abstract philosophical principles to life, vividly illustrating how objectivism plays out in a world on the brink of collapse. The heroes of the novel, each embodying different aspects of this philosophy, demonstrate the power and necessity of living by reason, pursuing one's own happiness, and engaging in productive work that benefits both themselves and society as a whole. In the dystopian world of Atlas Shrugged, reason stands as a beacon of hope, a powerful tool for understanding the world and shaping a better future. Ayn Rand elevates reason to a position of paramount importance, emphasizing its role in solving practical problems and defining our moral compass. John Galt embodies this unwavering commitment to reason. His speeches cut through the fog of emotionalism and irrationality. He urges individuals to think for themselves and question assumptions. Dagny Taggart demonstrates the practical power of reason. She relies on her intellect, planning, and commitment to logic. Her success showcases reason overcoming adversity. Hank Reardon exemplifies the importance of reason in defending individual rights. He refuses to compromise his vision or principles. His belief in reason contrasts with the irrationality of his adversaries. Section 3. The morality of self-interest. Ethical egoism. Ayn Rand's concept of the virtue of selfishness lies at the heart of objectivist ethics. It's a radical departure from traditional moral philosophies that prioritize altruism and self-sacrifice. Rand argues that selfishness, properly understood, is a virtue essential for human flourishing. Ethical egoism posits that individuals have a moral right to pursue their own happiness. This doesn't mean disregarding others' well-being but recognizing individual choice. In Atlas Shrugged, heroes embody ethical egoism through their actions and choices. Section 4. Capitalism, the engine of human progress. Ayn Rand's unwavering advocacy for laissez-faire capitalism stems directly from her belief in the sanctity of individual rights, the power of reason, and the morality of self-interest. She views capitalism in its purest form as the only economic system that aligns with human nature, promotes innovation, and creates widespread prosperity. Atlas Shrugged serves as both a celebration of capitalism's potential and a stark warning about the dangers of its perversion. The heroes of the novel, the industrialists, inventors, and entrepreneurs, represent the driving force of a free market, creating wealth, jobs, and technological advancements through their ingenuity, hard work, and willingness to take risks. The villains, on the other hand, embody the forces that seek to undermine and destroy capitalism from within. The corrupt bureaucrats who prioritize political power over economic freedom, the envious mediocrities who resent the success of others, and the looters who seek to gain through government favors and redistribution, rather than through production and trade. The gradual collapse of society in Atlas Shrugged, as the government tightens its grip on the economy, mirrors Rand's belief that any attempt to control or suppress the free market inevitably leads to shortages, stagnation, and the destruction of wealth. She argues that only in a society where individual rights are protected, where reason prevails over emotion, and where the free market is allowed to function without interference, can human beings achieve true prosperity and reach their full potential. Section 1. A Resurgence of Individualism. Atlas Shrugged burst onto the literary scene in 1957 during the Cold War. Rand's defense of individualism and free markets resonated with readers. The novel became a bestseller, attracting a devoted following. Its message resonated with young people, emphasizing individual achievement. Atlas Shrugged sparked a resurgence of interest in individualist ideas. Atlas Shrugged became a touchstone for free markets and limited government. Its message of capitalism unleashing creativity and innovation resonated with many. Influential thinkers like Friedman, Hayek, and Greenspan shared this belief. The novel countered Keynesian orthodoxy, advocating for reduced regulation and taxes. Its influence was seen in the 1980s policies of Reagan and Thatcher. Atlas Shrugged stands as a powerful critique of collectivist ideologies, challenging their moral foundations, their economic assumptions, and their impact on individual liberty. Rand's novel, written during the height of the Cold War, was a direct challenge to the communist ideology that held sway over a significant portion of the world at the time. The novel's dystopian setting, with its oppressive government, economic stagnation, and pervasive sense of fear and despair, served as a stark warning about the dangers of sacrificing individual freedom and initiative on the altar of collectivism. Rand argued that any system that subordinates the individual to the group, that prioritizes equality of outcome over equality of opportunity, and that seeks to control and direct human behavior through force or coercion is ultimately doomed to failure. Atlas Shrugged resonated with readers living under communist regimes who saw in its pages a reflection of their own experiences and a validation of their longing for freedom and individual self-determination. The novel was smuggled into countries behind the Iron Curtain, where it was read clandestinely and shared among friends, providing a glimmer of hope and a vision of an alternative to the oppressive systems under which they lived. The novel's influence on the collapse of communism is difficult to quantify, but its message of individual liberty, free markets, and the moral bankruptcy of collectivism undoubtedly contributed to the intellectual climate that led to the fall of the Berlin Wall and the eventual disintegration of the Soviet Union. More than 6 decades after its publication, Atlas Shrugged continues to resonate with readers around the world. Its message of individual responsibility, the power of the human spirit, and the enduring appeal of freedom and self-determination remains relevant. Atlas Shrugged inspires readers to strive for excellence, challenge the status quo, and resist conformity. It is a powerful testament to the enduring power of ideas and individual liberty. Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged is more than just a novel. It's a philosophical earthquake, shaking the foundations of conventional thought and igniting passionate debate for over 6 decades. Its enduring power lies not just in its intricate plot or compelling characters, but in its unwavering commitment to individual liberty, its celebration of human achievement, and its unflinching critique of collectivist ideologies that seek to stifle the human spirit. Throughout this exploration of Atlas Shrugged, we've delved into its major themes, analyzed its iconic characters, and grappled with the controversial philosophy of Objectivism that underpins its every page. We've seen how Rand, through her fictional world, challenges us to confront fundamental questions about the nature of good and evil, the role of government, and the relationship between the individual and society. Atlas Shrugged is not a comfortable read. It doesn't offer easy answers or shy away from challenging deeply held beliefs. Its message, often delivered with uncompromising conviction, can be jarring, even offensive, to those accustomed to narratives that prioritize altruism, self-sacrifice, or the collective good above all else. Yet it's precisely this willingness to challenge the status quo, to spark uncomfortable conversations, and to offer a radically different perspective on the world that has made Atlas Shrugged such an enduring and influential work of literature. It's a novel that demands to be reckoned with, forcing readers to confront their own values and assumptions about the world. Atlas Shrugged is a call to action urging individuals to embrace their potential and resist forces limiting their freedom. It's a reminder of our unique talents and the moral obligation to cultivate them for our own fulfillment. Rand's heroes show what's possible when we refuse to be defined by societal expectations. The choice is ours: embrace individuality or succumb to collectivism. In an era marked by technological disruption, Atlas Shrugged remains as relevant and thought-provoking as ever. Its message of individual empowerment and human ingenuity resonates deeply with a new generation. The novel's themes of economic freedom and innovation continue to inspire. Atlas Shrugged challenges us to think critically and embrace our individuality, a timeless classic for a new generation seeking meaning and purpose.